Guys, good evening. I have discussion C for you. It's about why antibiotics are failing us. Okay, so that is discussion C for you. It falls under healthy aging for me. Okay, so let me get set up for the show, and then we will get going on the presentation I made for you. Give me 2 seconds, please. Okay, here we go. Title: Why Antibiotics Are Starting to Fail Us by Atlas Pro explores the growing crisis of antibiotic resistance, a phenomenon where bacteria, not humans, evolve to widespread um, to to withstand the drugs designed to kill them. Okay, we're talking about antibiotics that aren't that are not doing their job. Okay, so we're gonna get into that tonight for C. So please join me. Okay, the here's the breakdown of the key areas based on the surrounding content and related sources. What is antibiotic resistance? Resistance isn't about people becoming immune. It's about it's bacteria that adapt and survive. Over time, bacteria exposed to antibiotics can mutate or acquire resistance genes, making treatments ineffective. Okay, give me 1 second to change paper, guys. Be right with you. Why it's a global threat. Antibiotic resistance is now considered one of the biggest medical threats worldwide. Common infections and minor injuries that were once easily treatable could become deadly again. How resistance develops: overuse and misuse of antibiotics in medicine and agricultural accelerate resistance. Bacteria reproduce quickly, and resistant strains can spread rapidly across communities and borders. Why new antibiotics are hard to develop. Pharmaceutical companies face high cost and low incentives to develop new antibiotics. Many new drugs fail in clinical trials or are reserved for emergencies, limiting their use and profitability. Misconceptions and hidden challenges. Recent studies show that even non-resistant bacteria can survive antibiotics due to factors like nutrient starvation in infected tissues, which show which which slows bacteria or bacterial growth and reduces drug effectiveness. Standard lab tests may give misleading results, underestimating how resistant bacteria are in real life conditions. What can be done? Improve prescribing practices and reduce unnecessary antibiotic use. Invest in alternative therapies, better diagnostics, and global surveillance. Educate the public about the importance of completing antibiotic courses and avoiding self-medication. If you're interested, I can help you explore how this intersects with aging populations, rural health, infrastructure, and culturally responsive care models. Want to co-design a myth-busting resource or toolkit around this? And one that speaks directly to your strength in bridging research, policy, and practice. Let's explore how antibiotic resistance interventions can be practically implemented across diverse settings with attention to cultural responsiveness and infrastructure realities and participatory design. Practical implementation strategies. Intervention implementation tactiles, adaptation tips. Okay, guys, I'm going to give these to you now that I came up with. So give me a minute. Antibiotic stewardship programs form multidisciplinary teams, clinicians, pharmacists, microbiologists use adult feedback loops and prescribing guidelines, tailor protocols to local prescribing norms, and reduce and read resource levels. Community education campaigns co-design materials with local leaders, use radio posters and storytelling in local languages, include myth busting and culturally resonance metaphors, wash infrastructure improvements, partner with NGO, NGOs and local governments to install hand washing stations and latrines, use participatory mapping to identify priority sites, vaccination drivers, integrate with existing material, child health programs, offer give me 1 second. Mobile clinics in rural areas address vaccine hesitancy with trusted messengers, rapid diagnostics, development or deployment, train frontline workers to use point of care tests, integrate with mobile health platforms, ensure tools are usable for low literacy and low connectivity settings, pharmacy regulation and training, conduct workshops for pharmacists, enforce prescription only policies, provide incentives for compliance and peer led monitoring, surveillance and system use, mobile apps or SMS to report resistant patterns, link data to national dashboards, engage community health workers as data collectors, environmental controls, monitor hospital wastewater and livestock runoff, hold on, I get it for you. Introduce safe disposal protocols, collaborate with agricultural cooperatives and local clinics, implementation frameworks you might love. Okay, this one's under, guys, World Health Organization. World Health Organization practical guide to stewardship interventions outlines 10 core strategies for healthcare settings with special attention to low resource environments. Thermal Fisher's Hospital Implementation Guide offers step-by-step integration of diagnostics like protocol calculation guide or to guide antibiotic use, IDSA slash SHEA guidelines provide evidence-based recommendations for stewardship, programs in inpatient and long-term care settings. All right. What this means for your work. Given your focus on aging, rural infrastructure, and culturally adaptive outreach, you could co-create modular toolkits for caregivers and rural clinics that integrate stewardship, hygiene, and myth busting. Design participatory workshops that train community health workers to track resistance and promote safety practices, map infrastructure gaps to prioritize WASH and diagnostic access to underserved areas. Would you like help drafting community implementation plan or visualizing a participatory rollout strategy for one of these? One second, guys. Okay, last page. Interventions. I can help you step by step. Okay, guys. So the reason for me to do this show was for everybody's FYI, because people get resistant to antibiotics and then they don't work anymore. So what you have to do is keep continuously changing it up so that people have the right matching medication to make them better. Then give somebody a drug that does not work for them, that does the reverse. You want to make sure that medications match each other for people's health care to improve instead of getting worse. So that is why I chose to do this show tonight for that. So maybe jump back on later for D. We'll see. For now, Gator Wellness. Take care, folks.